Loretta sold for $7,000. And I think that we need to hear from her about how she sold $7,000. And so before her demo tonight, because she's going to share us a quick demo, but before her demo, let's hear from Loretta. Loretta, can you share with us a little bit about your business and how you sold $7,000 and what you're doing to sell $7,000? How many parties you had and how you sold $7,000?
Hi, everyone. I'm a big home party girl. That's just the way I've been raised. I started 26 years ago. So that's what I know. And I did do some social media stuff during COVID and everything. But my customers and everything are ready to meet and get together in small groups. So this is perfect. So I started doing what I call combination parties or combo parties, where I start the event in Facebook, just like you would do your Facebook parties. And we have them welcome their guests and friends on the Facebook group. I do some fun little games like the guessing game and just some intro stuff. And I ask them the questions, what goes bad in their fridge? How many times they use a microwave? So I do a lot of Facebook stuff ahead of time. And then I have the invitation to come either to join us live at the hostess's home, or they can watch us live. So I will do the home party, the demonstration part, the cooking part in the hostess's home with her friends. Okay. And then anyone that can't join us, of course they can watch us live. And I play with Tupper bucks, but instead of doing an auction like Nancy Train, which is really fun and exciting. 20 years ago, I had my son, and I was breastfeeding, and I could not have that much time. So I had to find a way to shorten the parties. So I use Tupper bucks, but I go for my 3 richest people. All right. So they're trying to collect as much money they want all night long, because my 3 richest people get the bigger prizes. Okay. Everyone gets something. So I do assign a camera person, and that person is going to be going live for me while I'm doing the demonstrations. And I have a banker who's passing out money for me because I can't do all of that at the same time. So I'm getting everybody engaged and participating in there. And then if you can, I like to do Friday fiesta parties. So it's a Friday night for me. I can't leave the home that much because of my mom and caring for her, but I can do a Friday night. I can't do Saturdays, Sundays, all that. So I love this business for that freedom. And so Friday fiestas, it's always fun to start with a margarita. All right. We have a Tupperita recipe, which is a mock recipe. And now we have that gorgeous, clearly elegant pitcher and the clearly elegant tumblers that you can serve it in. So yeah, just be careful when you're pouring it that the ice doesn't clump up. You're supposed to, whatever. But hey, it's a blooper. Anyway, so that one party alone was 2,000. Did the same thing the next Friday, and both my hostesses were pregnant, so she didn't want the margaritas. It wasn't as much as the 2,000, but we did do a $500 party. But I probably did 2 for 6 parties in the month of August. Some of them were combos. 3 of them were combos, or 2 of them were combos. I can't keep track, guys, what month I'm in. But anyway, so that's what I like to do. So I wrap it up on the Facebook page. So they have the end date. If I can wrap it into the mega party, the champion cooking class, I will throw that Facebook Live in there even after, because the group is still there. And so I'll let them know when the orders are closing. I'll let them know where the hostess is at. I'll let them know that, I placed the orders, when to expect them, and all that kind of stuff. So you can keep the group going. And then I invite them to join my VIP pages. So it's just another funnel for me to bring them into my VIP page that keeps on going. So that's what I've been doing. So it's a combination of, people love it. And I've been offering, whether they want to go Facebook, just do online, virtual parties, or if they want to do the in the home party. And they all want their friends to get together. They want to get together, as long as it's a small group. The one party was more than 10, but anyway, they're usually around 10 or less. But that's what I've been doing. People have, and I let them use it. They're using the choppers, they're using the Great Master. And you know what? They didn't ask for the grill, but we were doing guac and salsa. and I brought over like a couple little chicken tenders and I threw them in there in the grill while we were doing stuff. And I'm like, hey, by the way, look at this. 6 minutes, we've got some chicken. You can chop that up and you can have, chicken salsa or whatever and put some guac on there. So just have fun with it and have them be interactive and a part of it.
Sure. Excellent. That is so cool. So cool. So how many parties altogether did you do?
I think
7, and you sold 7,000.
There was probably a book party in there too. Catalog show.
Catalog. Okay. All right. So, excellent. How many of you would like to be doing 7 parties and sell 7,000? Yes. Yes. And so how do you get your datings from that? I mean, do you play a dating game in there, or do you offer more tickets for datings? What do you do?
I'm a big believer in my fortune bowls, which are, this isn't a smidget, but this is a midget. But anyway, I play the fortune game at the end of every party, whether, I do a lot of Amish parties, English parties, whatever. I play the spinach game because I am a shy person and I don't like to obligate people. Okay. So if I can make it fun, and you know what, I tell them there's a little fortune. It's like a Chinese fortune cookie, but instead of Chinese fortune, you're going to get a Tupperware fortune. And you know what, some of them have discounts and some of them say date a party and all kind of stuff. And I play some little games like that. And I say, don't take it if you don't want it, because that's the word, right? Mama said, don't do it. And what do you want to do? You do it. Right. So I'm like, don't take it if you don't want to. Okay. And so they have a chance of earning discounts or a party with me, and I get really excited and I jump up and down and I tell them they're not allowed to open it until I tell them, because you guys all know what'll happen, right? The first person will take one, it'll say date a party, and no one else will take it. Okay. And these are all things I learned after 26 years in this business. Okay. So I just tell them, hey, if you're a peeker, you have to sit on it, just kind of have fun with it, and everybody laughs. And then and I say one more thing before you open it. And before I did even all that, I got them interested in the little smidget, and I told them 101 uses they could do with it. They can put their gum in it, so they have fresh gum after dinner, funny stuff like that. Of course, they can use it for M&Ms if they're on a diet, whatever. The plastic bag fits down inside of there, the baby's first tooth, and they've got all kinds of good ideas too, especially these days. But anyway, we won't go there. But so you create the desire for it, then you create that desire to play the game, because all that. But before they open it, if they will just date that next party and help their hostess, or Jenny earn the Shirley Elegance set, or whatever it is they're going for, because we all know what the hostess is going for, then they're going to get an extra gift at the party. And I choose to do a small fridge smart, okay, because it's a product that they're going to want more of. And if I can get it in the hands of my hostess before the party, at the party, she's going to sell those sets for me. So that's what I like to do. So they get a little extra something if they take the party before they even open the smidget. And that's where I usually get my parties.
All right. Anybody else have a question for her? You can ask in the chat.
Yeah. Fortune game, what I told you, it's the smidget game. I call it the fortune game because I just tell them it's like a Chinese fortune cookie, but instead of a cookie tonight, I don't have cookies. I have Tupperware fortune bowls, and it's the smallest bowl we make, and you can't buy it.
Vicky says, thanks for sharing, Loretta.